Hey buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing an episode in our Total War Warhammer campaign for Belegar on Legendary. Sorry, I just realized the camera had been out for the last couple of episodes, so I went ahead and reactivated that. I don't think it's a huge deal, but anyways, here I am. So, okay, let's go ahead and get back in here. So, Bloody Spears, I don't think they have that much tech. Like, I doubt they're going to have trolls. I can actually see what they have. Shining Pit. Brawling Grounds. So they could have Skulkers, Airboys, stuff like that, but they don't have Trolls, which is the big one. Trolls and Boar is what we're worried about. Can also hire these miners if we want them. Quite powerful. What they do have is numbers though, so they're gonna have they're both recruiting, but they can only recruit, I think, 3 per turn, 4 per turn. So that gives them one more right there. So they can recruit 4 per turn. These guys, are under siege. Chip location, building chain. Okay, so we are at war with Swartzhofen. Let's see if we can fix that. I really just want to make sure that I get these mountains under control.
On thy knees, then and only.
Now, who's he at war with? He's at war with me and Averland. Okay. He's probably busy with Averland right now. I'm gonna hope. I do have some gates there, so if he starts rolling up, I could hire a lord. And potentially defend it. Good to go here.
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bower.
Why can't I trade with him? I have the territory right next to him. Right? I mean, yeah, it's like right here. We're actually neighbors. Like, the trade routes typically, yeah, it has to be a clear path from your capital to their capital with no one in between, and that's their capital. So I don't know why we can't be trade partners. Oh wait, it's down here. Let's see. What? Either way, it's really annoying. But okay, let's see if we can at least get some cash out of
Come,
it.
the beauty of Athelloren is seldom seen by outsiders.
Okay, they'll hook it up.
This city, we got Oka Pata.
Yeah, we can do non-aggressions with everybody. As long as we don't do defensive, and they'll probably pay us for it. We'll do military access as well. We'll do that in a little bit. Let's see if they'll give us a little bit of cash. We'll get 500 out of them. Okay, cool.
We will see our homeland persist through all the coming ages of the world.
If it says hi, typically they will give you money on top.
Return to your cold stone halls, mountain dweller. There is nothing for you here.
He doesn't sound like he likes us too much, but... Okay. Non-aggros, Temple Hoff, Vampire Counts. They naturally don't like us, but a lot of it's that diplomacy that we got early, so that tech has paid off quite handily here. We've got a trade agreement with them.
Proposal? We are willing to hear it.
No defensive alliance. Let's see if they'll sling us a little money. They don't always do it. It's not necessarily a bad thing if they don't, but we don't have a trade route to Estalia. They don't like that we have treaties with Tilia.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Sure, we'll do military access. Low gold. As you can see, stuff's getting very expensive. We almost are in the red right now. In terms of income.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Okay. 300 is about the most they'll give you just for free, just for funsies. Because they like you.
Welcome, ancient allies. In these troubled times, dwarves are a fine sight to behold.
Now, if it says hi, remember, they'll give you more. Only once it gets to moderate. Military access. Vassalling's kind of complicated. I don't... Sometimes I vassal, but if I have the opportunity. I've had some weird vassals in other campaigns. That was Beesenland, a Bearland, kind of likes us.
Welcome, ancient allies. In these troubled times, dwarves are a fine sight to behold.
Military access, I don't think it matters that much here. I don't think they're going to betray me. They're not going to, like, walk up to my capital. I mean, they might, but... They have other stuff going on. They're getting crushed by something. And probably Karstein in there. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of cash with them. We don't have a non-aggro with Empire yet.
How fares the Karazhan Corps in these dark times?
Maybe we just didn't see them before or something. Yeah, so we just want to spot as many people as possible so we can just get this steady flow of income from people that are cool with us.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this fine day?
No. The dwarves are still mad at us. All the dwarves are because of that confederation.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink. Honor to your ancestors!
Train, military access, payments. Oh, they're about to get crushed by the red eyes up there, I think. Kirik Norn, we already got everything out of them. Kirik we got... we've already done one diplomacy with them. You can't do more than one per turn, typically. Or you're not going to get as much benefit for doing more than one per turn.
Fellow Dawi, it is an honor.
These guys don't like us quite as much. Well, we haven't had... we haven't been around them enough yet. Takes several turns. See, it gives you that 9, and it's going towards 66. It means over time it's going to go to 66, but it only goes up some amount per turn. I don't remember exactly how much that is, but...
Those seeking my counsel usually kneel.
I should probably send like a hero over here just to scout all of this, just so that I can get diplomatic relations with everybody. Sure. Pretty much got everybody here. Okay, good. It's pretty good diplomacy overall. Look at our money now. I mean, we just probably got we got a lot. We got like 4,000 gold or something off of doing all that, which is a pretty big deal.
True king of eight
Okay,
thieves.
alright, so he leveled up. Right, triangulation. So now I'm gonna have triangulation for 12% extra damage there, and then Belegar, I have 25 extra damage there, so that's 37% extra damage. I thought there was, and I just finished my tech down here. So I get 47% extra damage right now off of Rangers, which is huge. I think I want Renowned Deadeye so that whenever I hire new Rangers, Thunders, or whatever, then they get levels up. Those levels are actually pretty important. It improves their accuracy. I think it also improves their damage a little bit. And then reload time, volley fire is pretty good. It starts to take a little bit more time. I think we're just going to go Renowned Deadeyes here. I do want militia training for Dwarf Warriors. And then that. Militia training and call to arms are the two big ones. Shields are good too. And this stuff is where it starts to get kind of expensive in terms of it takes a lot of turns to get to that. So then we'll probably like rotate up here and start grabbing some of this stuff. So you want to get like a lot of things in this area before you go over here, because this will take, you know, 25 turns for that, and this is only 4 each. So that means you could have, you know, the time it would take from here to here is 7. This is 4, so that means you could almost have 2 techs down here for the price of 1 up here. And most of the time, this stuff is going to be like the most powerful stuff that you can get in terms of percentage gains. So they front load a lot of the high percentage gain stuff at the beginning. So don't get tricked into thinking you want to go all the way along a tech tree to the very, very end or whatever. It's been a while since I know they've changed some of this over time. Like, yeah, 5 extra melee attack on Slayers and melee defense. Slayers already have really high melee attack. I think it's close to 50. So getting 5 more is only a 10% gain. Whereas over here, 5 attack on Dwarf Warriors. Dwarf Warriors only have like 25, maybe even 20, 22 melee attack. I don't remember offhand. A very low amount of melee attack, and so getting the extra plus 5 is like over 20%. So it's almost twice as effective in terms of percentage gains as Slayer's Oath. And this would take 68 turns to get to that, whereas this takes 6. I'm not sure. That might actually be... Those are huge gains. I think I might actually go militia training first and then go Renowned Deadeyes. I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to be recruiting for the next 6 turns that much, probably. If you're wondering, my wife's in the other room with the baby. Let me close the door real quick. I know sometimes people on the stream, at least for League of Legends, are like, why are you leaving your baby crying in the other room? Why is it freaking out? I'm like, my wife's in there probably changing its diaper or doing something with it. With her. Okay.
Don't hold your breath.
My axe thirsts for war.
It's a lot of gobos.
With your head.
There's a lot of gobos. Okay. But I need to take care of these mutant kids. So they have like 27 units. They don't have... Their stuff is not that scary, but... Sorta, kinda. How much for this? Yep, so it's 50%.
I'm gone. Our ancestors would be proud.
Get that little bit of replenishment in there. Now I need to ask myself, Do I want the miners, blast miners over there? Do I want them over here? How aggressive do I want to get in this area? We're about to go over the limit here in terms of... How much iron am I exporting? $288. It's pretty important, 288 gold. Yeah, if you get sea trade, then it's even more. You can export even more. So I'm gonna need to come back over here and beat this rebellion up soon. How many turns do I have on that? Like 6 turns.
Summon me if you dare.
9. So how many? So he's gonna have 10, 23 units at. I don't think I can deal with that. I can just put these guys just on counter rebellion patrol over here.
Onward.
Growth -5. I don't like that, but I do want to level up. So this is something you could do when you have to sit around with an army, like you don't quite have the resources to make a good push to attack, but at the same time you want to level up your character and just get a little bit of gold. This is not too exploitative. You're just kind of rabble rousing, just getting people to come out of the hills. I'm sure we'll give him a stonemason because this actually is going to have an iron mine. Just getting people to come out of the hills at you.
What? Let us begin.
This is just a little trick you can do. Once again, you know, my army cost 2,100 gold per turn. And what I'm going to do is raid my own territory here in a second. Just so that I get a rebellion to come out. And that way I'm not completely wasting my time. Because I'll kill the rebellion, I'll get a grudge for it, which will probably be 500 gold. The rebellion itself, you know, I might make 800 gold off of it. So I'm still losing about 1,000 gold, but I'm basically paying 1,000 gold at that point so that I have a standing army here that's just ready to defend against these greenskins and against Swartzhoffen, but I don't have the resources to create a powerful 20 stack that can go over and challenge these orcs right now. I just don't have the territory and the money to finance that because I'm almost broke right now. So I'm just going to hold down the fort here and just raid my own territory.
For the wisdom of Valea.
That is expensive. I kind of wanted a grudge thrower, but it's just too much. Now, I don't know what kind of rebels we're going to get here. If we get undead rebels, then the dwarf warriors are going to be better. Oh, these are the guys. Okay, so Quarrelers are the ones that can actually fight. So they have 28 defense and 28 weapon strength. Okay, and Rangers have way, way less. Oh, never mind, never mind. I was thinking melee attack. It's the same. They have no melee attack. Okay. Alright, we'll go for another Dwarf Warrior, because I'm going to get Axe Lord here in a second. Because the Rebellion's going to show up with 8 units, and I think 10 should be fine. They're going to be higher tech than I am, though. They're probably going to be tier 3 units, so they could have Trolls if it's Greenskins, or Critors or something, potentially, if it's undead. It'd be real bad. Okay, so we'll just see how that goes. Alright, so that's good. So I'm gonna grab the blast miners, but I'll do it next turn. Over here. I think just another set of warriors. Alright, so we did interlocking shields. I think we done all of our territory. Oh, no, we can upgrade this. Who's Thane, engineer? Because I need to pull the engineer out for a turn and put him back in next turn. Pop him out. Get that construction cost down. Now we'll go ahead and upgrade this. I wish they had a mechanic where if you had positive public order, if you were in the green, you actually got some kind of benefit. That you did get a benefit in Attila, but here there's like, if you have 99 in the red or 100 in the green, it doesn't matter either way. Like, I wish you got a little bit more gold or like some more resources or just something, some kind of bonus. Maybe like faster replenishment. That would make sense. If people really like you in a territory, they're more likely to enlist in your army. If the people are really happy. Something like that. But anyways, we'll go to tier 3. That will give us access to the Bugmans. Bugmans don't really matter unless you're getting shot at by the enemy, because that regeneration is probably not going to come into effect. They are immune to psychology, which is also a thing. But they're not going to be... Their melee attack is higher, so it's 21-31. Okay, so they do have higher melee attack. I mean, these are intriguing. I'd have to see... I mean, that's a lot of missile damage. And when you think about... it's pretty low range, but if you sneak up from behind and just, like, throw these... just hit people in the back with a 45 damage missile, 80 people throwing it. I mean, I could see where that would shred pretty hard. We'll give it a whirl. This would have to be level 3 to do it, though. Eventually, we'll give this a whirl. I mean, heck, when we hit level 3 here, we could just get another one of these. We could tear this down, this Ranger's Post, and then build one here. And then just turn this into like a trinket maker or something. I think that makes sense. We don't need Slayers right now. We could upgrade this if we want to get to Longbeards, but they're pretty expensive compared to Dwarf Warriors. And they're marginally better. I mean, 30-48. But we're about to get upgrades on. Remember, we're going to get Axe Lord here pretty soon. So, and we're going to have that early +5/+5. So that's going to give us +17/+17. So Dwarf Warriors are going to be 39-57 on the attack and defense. And this is only going to be 30-48. Now these do 28 damage and these do 32 damage. So, you know, the Longbeards are going to do a little bit more damage. They're going to have a little bit more armor. They're immune to psychology, so they are marginally better. But the question is, are they better enough to pay 50% more gold for them? Because it's 162 upkeep instead of 118. As I've said in my other dwarf campaigns, I think the answer is no for a lot of the campaign. Until you get just like an abundance of money, and maybe you could start getting upgrades on the Longbeards. But remember that you can't get the +12 on Longbeards because of Belegar, because he focuses on Rangers. So they don't matter that much. And you know, we just need a meat shield. We just need something that's cost effective that can just sit there and take a bunch of hits while we flank around with rangers and take people out. That's pretty much how it goes down. Having another Thane would be nice. But you know, the real upgrades aren't going to start coming in until. Okay, we need this for hammers and iron breakers. Hammers are significant against like heavily armored stuff like chaos. They'll be pretty good against chaos, but they're very expensive, and we're not going to need those until later. Like the big unit that we want to get is gyrocopters. That's the big deal. Wait, why is it? Okay, I don't need any other units for that. Okay, the brimstone gun requires this. Iron Drakes work. Okay, but we can get normal gyros if we just upgrade over here. Like this, it's just unnecessarily. Like these units, I mean, gyrocopters are very powerful, but a lot of this stuff, like, that's the thing about the dwarves. I really do like them, but their tier 1s are amazing. You know, their quarrelers and their dwarf warriors are super strong, and their rangers can be good too. Like their tier 3 is extremely lackluster compared to other factions. Like other factions get really big stuff at their tier 3. You know, we're talking like they get their crypt horrors, or they get their boars or their trolls or whatever. They get a lot of big stuff. Whereas I don't know, the dwarves don't really come online until tier 4, so they have a much more uneven power curve, I guess you'd say. Stronger early, weaker in the mid game, and then a lot stronger in the late game. Yeah, it's a thing. It's enough. Once again, we don't need to upgrade this for quite a while because we're just not going to utilize it. Okay, what else? Zuff bar. Good to go. Here is a different story. I have to upgrade this because I need quarrelers. Red Peaks, good to go. Everybody's moved, I believe. It needs to move. Yep, I'll go next turn. Now, I couldn't raid last turn, so I didn't have the movement speed to do it.
The shield of defiance. Speak.
No, I'm not getting sucked in any more wars. Alright, Border Prince is knocking him out. Oh, I really hope that guy doesn't come over here and Zofar and like go under. I think that's what he's gonna do. Okay, so Verland is getting crushed. Where's that? Over here somewhere, ambush.
Now what? I ain't doing that.
They have 27 over here. $32. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, Verland's destroyed. Yeah. Okay, that's not good, because that means they're probably going to turn their attention to me. And I highly suspect this guy might go under and take out Carreg Dramar, or whatever.
Summon me if you dare. The axe thirsts for war.
Right, let's go ahead and go into Raiden stance here and just start generating some income and get some experience. If these guys are going to start fighting me soon, I really need Axe Lord, so I need that experience. Guess we're going to go like just right as close as we can get to the capital, because typically they'll spawn like either here or here. And if I have to chase them into Vampire territory, that's going to hurt my maybe I should just go down here then.
Forwards.
I don't want to chase them. Like, I want them, the rebels, to appear here so that I can chase them this way. So if I have to chase them into Vampire territory, it's going to hurt my politics with them. It's going to count as trespassing, which is something I don't want to do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and raid.
strong agrees.
Yeah, that's going to give me a rebellion.
Belegar Ironhammer.
Can I beat them? I have some really decked out rangers. But do I just wait? It's a question. I don't think I can wait that long. It's going to be 7 turns before I can get militia.
The nation calls.
See, now I can do like coordination targets. So, if you're military allies with someone, you can tell them like, help me kill these people. I think, right? Or is that just...
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Why can't I do war? Oh, because we're not at war with any of the same people. Is that it? That's it. So, who are we at war with here that's the same? Or Carrick Norn? Oh, so we're both at war with Skarsnik. That's what it is. So you can set coordination targets if your faction is at war with the same as another faction. Okay, so I can go ahead and grab these miners. That's going to put me in the red, and then come over here and fight them if I want to. But the question is, can I beat them? Right?
Stop that.
They have night goblins. These little guys. Dawnstone's pretty good, actually. They have a lot of archers. I should be able to just outgun them straight up. They don't have shields. I have way more damage than they do. $58.50 is their health.
Lord of the England.
Okay, so they have a lot more health than I do. 45.60. That feels so low. Is that how much are quarrelers? Yeah, they're 45.60 also. 80 in a stack.
Get out of me head.
And 90 in a stack. 120 in that stack. They just have a lot more health. They have like 25% more health. But they do 21, but they're really inaccurate in their firing, and they have virtually no armor.
I stand defiant.
We only have a little bit more armor, but we do have a shield. We have longer range, and we're gonna do just a truckload more damage after all of these upgrades. Like right now it says we're doing 28, but it's gonna be even higher than that because of the tax, I think. I don't think it's calculating all that up correctly. Because it starts with 21, and then we have 25. We did this a second ago. Wasn't it like 47 more? 25 plus 30. Maybe that is right. I don't know. Either way, we should be able to smoke them in just a firefight.
Yes.
And the engineer, once he gets in there with his little aura, will give even more damage. So we're going to be doing like 50% more damage than they do. And we can activate this stuff. That's going to be a really hard fight, though.
True king of 8 peaks.
So it's going to be 20 on 32. We do have these heroes that are very, very strong. And a lot of these, like the missile units, are their weakest stuff. Like the stuff we don't want to see are like orc boys, trolls, things like that. But the missile units are fine. We should just be able to outgun them. But like this little core of stuff here is going to be hard to deal with. And the orc war boss. I think my Thanes should do alright though. I mean, it's not the end of the campaign if I lose it. We can rehire the army. If I lose these guys, that's really bad, though. But... So what's my other option? Is just, like, sit around and wait. And they're just going to hire more units. Or get another reinforcing army. Greenskins are getting big. I mean, the only other thing I could wait on would be I'd have to tear this down and then rebuild up. That would take like 6 turns probably to do that once this slot opens up. And I could get the brewers with the regeneration, and they would definitely crush their archers if I did that, because I'd be regenerating. I don't think it's worth waiting that long. I need to get over there and get this done, because they're going to come over here and start messing with... Like, they're probably, if I had to guess, I'd say they're going to burrow under and start attacking this next turn, or the vampires are going to come in here. So I really need to advance my board state. I can't just chill. This is going to be a tough battle, but it's just something I have to do. Now, these guys should be really sweet. With those blasting charges in combat as they're running towards me. Okay, let's go ahead and...
Lord of the England.
Wait, hold on, what? Okay, I was about to say, I better be able to move. %, ambush stance is 25%, so I could go into ambush here. Nope, crap. I meant to go down in this green area just so that I get some replenishment.
It shall be done. What needs to be done? God then. Zulrikas.
Now, waiting until I get the militia training would be nice, but... Once again, I don't want to wait 7 turns. I just don't think I can take that many turns off. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here.
Fellow Dowie, it is an honor. Dowie from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
Sorry, I'm trying to cut through this as fast as I can, but I really need to get this money.
Dowie from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day. Dowie from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
I need to be looking out for confederations also. I don't think...
All here. Dowie from another hold
No one
arrive.
wants to confederate just yet. Federations are typically pretty rare.
I serve the Lady of the Lake.
We're going up. I'll just wait. I might be able to get a better bargain and get some money off that military access. Eventually.
It is good to see our ally.
Dang.
I have no time for...
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve. On.
What? Who dares disturb my great works?
No.
Akai Sivla Elchant Afelorin.
They don't like us quite enough. Okay. Alright, it's good. Dang it, the rebellion appeared at the bottom of the hill, so I'm gonna have to chase it into vampire territory. Are they coming for me?
What brings you before
They
the
might be
heir
going
of
for
one?
vampires. No. Sorry, bros.
I am Belegar, true king of the 8 Peaks.
No. Oh, there's a second one. Second mob. Huh. Where are they going? Oh, so we get 750. Okay. No, Carrot Katrine's been crushed. Okay. Yeah, they got Doom Divers. Some pretty good stuff in there. Okay, so... Well, it looks like... the vampire counts are just getting murdered here by Templehoff. Just an embarrassment. They're not gonna like that we trespass.
For the wisdom.
I mean, can we get military access?
Stand there like some startled sheep.
Nah. Well, okay. Well, they're just gonna be mad at us then, I guess, because we've got to kill this rebellion. We can't let it get to another stack. All right, let's do this.
Bring them.
Doom Divers are exceptionally good. Wow, seriously. How do they get Doom Divers are tier 4? I only have a tier 2 town. How do they get Doom Divers, man? This is gonna be really hard. Because the dwarves don't have a good way to close on them. Like, how you beat artillery typically, of course, is you have fast-moving units and you get over there and you flank them and kill them while the rest of their army's tied up. But the dwarves have no fast-moving units until they get to the gyrocopters, so you can't get over there to kill those Doom Divers. So they get to sit there and they're very accurate and they just bomb the daylights out of the quarrelers, and the AI gets... I believe they get extra accuracy on Legendary with all of their missile units, including artillery, so it's gonna be tough. I think we can beat them up in combat, maybe, but like the boar, our Savage Orc boar boys are very, very dangerous also. But I mean, we can't wait on it. We got to do it. And Savage Orc boar boys are. I believe those are also tier 4. Who are some really nasty cavalry. Like, they are quite good against dwarves. Now, yeah, they're not as good as human cavalry or like Bretonnian cavalry, but they're really cheap compared to those cavalry. And they have a lot of armor-piercing damage, which a lot of the other cav don't have, so that makes them particularly good against dwarves. And I have to run at them because they have the Doom Divers. And we're going to have to fight them in the woods, which means that's going to block a lot of my arrows from my quarrelers. So this is not quite a doomsday scenario, but in terms of, like, reasonable stuff that could happen in that rebellion, this is one of the worst scenarios that they could have drawn up for us.
For the strike out.
So now we have to run at them. You never want this as dwarves, to have to run at your enemies, because they have... You're going to have to fan out also. There's the Doom Divers. So yeah, we really need to fan out so that these Doom Divers don't get a lot of hits. Like, those Doom Divers are going to have like 200 kills probably. They're probably going to...
Find your targets. Victory will be ours.
They shouldn't be allowed to have units this high tech. Usually the tech of the rebellion is based upon the tech of the town, which makes sense, right? So that way they're always relevant. So you're not just going to be getting tier 1 units when you have a tier 5 town, or rebellion in a tier 5 town, right? But like when it's this early in the game, and there's no way I could possibly have tier 4 units, like it's pretty rough. I mean, sometimes the rebellions, and you saw this in the Empire campaign quite a lot, sometimes the rebellions can actually be like some of the toughest fights in the game can be rebellion fights, and that seems like that shouldn't be the case. Right, whatever. Okay. We just got to get in there. It also makes it very difficult to like micro in the woods, because obviously they can see exactly where they want to be and what they want to do because they are the computers. God, and these trolls are going to be a big problem. Need to get those savage orc boar boys. Come on, get the boar boys. Yeah, they already shattered them. I mean, they have everything they want here. They have trolls on dwarf warriors, which is exactly the matchup they want. Okay, we're on the Doom Divers, which is good. Alright, we need to attack these trolls from behind. Scare them. Yeah, shoot them in the back, shoot them in the back. Trolls, that is their one weakness. So they have several weaknesses, I guess, but that's their biggest weakness, is they have very low morale. And he's just sitting there chilling, which is good for us. Make sure we get those savage boar boys out of there. Alright, we got the trolls. We got them. Okay, we got them to run. We charged them in the back, which is good. Okay, so let's get in here. Oh, go kill these Doom Diver crew. I need to kill as many of them as I can. Because I'm going to have to chase these guys down and fight them again, so it's just a question of, like... Get those trolls. Get those Doom Divers. Okay, I think they're all shattered. Yeah, actually, yeah. Fire on them. We got most of them. So we didn't actually kill, a lot of them get away. This is another difficulty with dwarves, is they don't have anything to run down units. Which means that, you know, when faster units like the greenskins run away, then they get away with almost everything, because you can't run them down. Once again, until you get gyrocopters, that's when the paradigm changes. That's when dwarves really start coming online, is once you get those gyrocopters, because then you have something that is like cavalry, where you can actually flank, you can run things down. Because right now, even these things, we're probably going to run these down, hopefully. I need every single one of these dead, though. Like, these two have to go. Okay, one more. Okay, got him. That's important that we get those Doom Divers out of there. Okay, we'll go ahead and how was that close? Like, they almost killed a couple of Dwarf Warriors, that's it. Yeah, Doom Diver got the most. 58. That thing got a surprising amount. And the Trolls did a lot, and everything else really didn't do that much. These, I really thought those Savage Boar boys, they just got gunned down by the Quarrelers. Okay, so we got 114 for the battle. We're going to get 750 for closing the grudge, which is about 850. And then we're going to get, so we're going to get about 1300, and we're going to gain a rank.
Shoulder axes, lads.
That's actually really nice. I need to put that on Belegar.
For the wisdom of Belegar.
We got Root Marcher, and then we're going to go Inspiring Presence and Axelord.
Time for a reckoning.
Well, they're not going to be happy about this, but they're pretty weak, the vampire counts overall. Wow, it's still telling me I can't beat them? Are you kidding me? I just crushed them. I mean, I get, they only lost one troll, I suppose. They don't have their Doom Divers. Yeah, I think we can beat him. Why doesn't it think I can beat that? Not really sure. I mean, my Dwarf Warriors did get a little dinged up, but...
Dwarf warriors! They have wronged us!
Alright, so they don't have the Doom Divers, so I can actually, like, get some shots in on them.
Dwarf warriors! Kazoo! Dwarf warriors!
Boar Boys. Public Enemy #1. Those have to go. Speed this up a little bit. Alright.
Dwarf warriors! Move! Move now!
I guess we can go ahead and shoot at them, just because they're the closest unit. We'll get one.
Killers! Move! Vengeance! Go! Slay everything! Go! Yes! Kazook! Kazook! Now! Get moving! Yes! Dwarf warriors! Yes! Come on! Kazook! Vengeance! Catch them! Kazook!
You can shoot over the heads of your dwarves, which is pretty nice because those things are so tall that you're not going to get as much friendly fire for them. Yeah, I hate how they get clumped up like that, though. get those boar boys out of there. Actually, let's go ahead and... Close fight, man. Why are they rallied when everyone else on, like, their entire army is running? Like, dwarves have the lowest leadership of just about anybody. Yeah, that's right. Get them out of here. Kill them, kill them. Oh, they're regenerating. We did get the enemy lord. God, those things. Okay, we got one of them over there. Those stinky trolls. I love the trolls, man. I have a love-hate relationship with them in the Greenskin campaign. I think they are very, very strong, but their leadership is so bad on Legendary that they just run from anything. It's really annoying. But they are a really cool sort of tactical unit. Alright, well, we did get decisive on that one, which is good. We're also farming items off of these people, which is good. Which I can give to either this army or I can move it over to Belegar's army. Like, that Seed of Rebirth is going to be key, I think. I'm going to wait a turn just so I can get that over there on Belegar. So that means you're regenerating the entire fight, which is obviously really, really powerful on dwarves because they have such great defenses that every point of HP matters a lot. Missile resistance. That's pretty good too. Okay, you put it on a unit too, so I can put it on my own like missile units, and it'll give them a lot of missile resistance. Okay. Jeez, they're going again? I get to run twice? I'm not like super mad about that though. That means that I can chase them and get one more good kill out of them. One more good battle. Level up a little bit. Definitely Axelord. Go Axelord, Tactician, Obstinacy, probably. Lightning, and then eventually we want to go down to Lightning Strike and Inspirational Leader and Inquiring Mind.
Ready, Axis.
We got him. So your experience gained is based on the victory type, not based on how many people you kill for your lord. So it's just strictly your victory type. So a decisive victory is a decisive victory. It doesn't matter if it was 20 on 20 or 20 on 1. You still level up based on the victory type, which is, you know, I wish they would handle that a little bit differently, but that's fine.
Time for a reckoning. Aye. As the High King commands.
I could run all the way back to Zilfbar if I want.
Onward. Agreed.
I think I'm more interested. I really want to go into Oakenhammer so that I can heal. But if I just walk, I don't think I can get into it though. But I can't hire if I do that. Like, I need to recombine some of these units and then hire fresh units. Which, once again, I'm losing units, so I have to pay money to rehire them. So I'm not really gaining that much gold. I'm actually losing gold by doing this, but I'm making the best of an inefficient situation, if that makes sense. So instead of just sitting around twiddling my thumbs, you know, losing 2,000 gold per turn with this army that's just sitting there, Then now I'm at least gaining experience and mitigating those losses a little bit, even though I'm not gaining that much gold by doing this.
Move.
So I can either pop in here and heal or hire, and I think I just need to hire.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Boot him, and then...
Go on then.
Remember, Quarrelers are not great against undead because they just have so many meat shield units, like zombies and just other stuff that regenerates all the time. And just like dogs, like they have a lot of fast-moving stuff, flying things that can get on your Quarrelers too. I mean, the undead are kind of a nightmare for the dwarves. Until you get, like, once I get gyrocopters, that kind of turns around, but for now, it's just really hard to hack through them. And Savage Orcs are also going to be pretty rough. I suspect they're just going to run over here and start attacking my stuff.
Summon me if you dare.
Just go with one more Dwarf Warrior. I think it's probably fine. Okay, so that's good. That's good. He's hiring also. It's gonna be so difficult to beat them. Okay, let me give him Master Rune of Grungni. I want that Seed of Rebirth. Or that was here. Yeah, I want the Seed of Rebirth.
Revenge incarnate.
Yeah, I can't hit him this turn anyways, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go down here just so that we heal a little bit.
Moving out. You have my
Alright, so we're replenishing because we're in Border Prince territory. Maybe 20 on... It's still 32 right now. But if they're hiring like a bunch more Orc boys, it's gonna be a problem. But Seed of Rebirth's really good. Can I bring in the other Master Runes or whatever? No, it's only for Lords. I mean, getting the melee defense on these guys may not be an awful idea. Hard to hit. It's only 9 though, which is pretty gross. I do want to get... Exemplar's so good though. You know, there's 3 extra chevrons for everything that you hire. It just basically gives your entire army an extra, 5 melee attack and defense. That's for all unit types, too. That's pretty good. I've come to respect the chevrons quite a lot. The levels on your units. But I just need these guys to be able to face tank so much. And that level of melee defense with the physical resistance is huge. That gives you even more. Ancestral Grudge is kind of a big deal too. I mean, Belegar, your entire army gets +9 when fighting Greenskin. That's pretty beast. I think that's what I need to get after Tactical Acumen, because I'm going to be fighting a lot of Greenskins down south. A lot of Greenskins. They're all confederating too, which is a huge problem. I don't know how I have vision of all this, but... Okay. Alright, so that's all good. That's all good. Back to finish. Gather the throngs. We need militia training after that. Okay. I think we did diplomacy. Yeah, they're coming for me. So I'm gonna have to pop a ward in there and just do the best that I can with the defense. Okay, well, the ambush didn't work, but you know what? Now, I don't have Seed of Rebirth, I don't think. It didn't transfer over, so I don't have Seed of Rebirth here. And they spotted me. However, they're not in their town. Which means that they are losing, they don't get those reinforcements. They don't get those 5 or 6 units of reinforcements. It's actually pretty good they came out of their town for us. What I could do is back up right now, get the Seed of Rebirth, and then attack them next turn. Because that Seed of Rebirth is probably going to be a really big deal. Because then that means I can just, like, just roll him out, and he can just, you know, with that much armor that he has, with the regeneration, then I'm going to get off a Seed of Rebirth. You know, I could just sit there and just face tank the entire, like, Orc boys. Just, like, face tank 3 or 4 of these battalions with him when he's got that Rebirth. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll retreat. Okay, then I can hit him. Okay, so they're still going to get me. Alright. We can do it. I think that... Did that force them into, I don't think that forced them in a dash stance, but it was worth a try. But this is fine, so I don't have Seed of Rebirth, but everything else is good. Okay, 20% missile resistance. Who do I want that on? I think just Belegar. So that way I can just run him up there and... I think, yeah, he's the best one I can think of, unless I want to put it on one of these guys. Now, these guys have a lot less HP than Belegar does, so maybe... I need to use this guy to try to snipe out their lord. These guys have some big charge bonuses because of that skills that I have. 23, 25, okay. This guy's the weakest one. These guys shouldn't be getting focus fired though. Yeah, I'll just put it on Belegar. Just turn him into the super tank. Because he has a silver shield too. So I can just pretty much roll him out and... Alright, let's do this. I may have gone over on time a little bit. I didn't look, but whatever. We'll get another good fight in here. Now, these Ekrund miners, I need to use them very efficiently to knock out these Orc boys. That's the big thing. These Skulkers can be dangerous, but he doesn't have the Goblin upgrades. So they are dangerous, but they're not, like, as dangerous as they are when I run them in the Skarsnik campaign. Those things are crazy. That really makes me want to go back and restart the Skarsnik campaign. I really like goblins. I don't know why. I do. Okay. Oh, okay. I do have Rune of Wrath and Ruin now, which is a pretty big deal. Forgot about that. Oh, targets self. Entrenchments. Accuracy, reload skill of everyone around him. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay.
The clans unite!
And these guys are just fighters. Okay. I'm gonna just throw them in there into the normal scrum, and then this guy is someone that I want to specially micro.
For the ancestor gods!
Now I could try to sneak around like I've done in the past with the Rangers, but I really want them to just be close to my main man here. So he gives that aura. I need him to be in the middle too, but whatever, we'll figure it out when we get in there. Yeah, these need to kind of be up close to the front.
True king! Ready to fight!
Oh, they're coming at me, okay. Wow. Alright. Caught a little off guard. Form up, boys. Yeah, I need to kill him before those reinforcements get up here. Where's their lord? Right there. Where are they? Where are these miners? Yeah, get the miners out of there. Right here, miners. Right here, miners. Oh, it doesn't work so well in the trees, it seems. Okay. What's up? Jesus, there's more. Hold on. It's getting crazy. Yep. That's right. God, I hate how they get clumped up like that.
Belegar, Iron Hammer. You insist? Yes. It is an order. Move to attack. Axes out, lads. Anew. Yes. Yes. Blow through. Vengeance. Put those dwarven legs. True king.
Oh, dang it, he's still here? Oh, crap, I didn't see him. Get this guy, get this guy. Where's Belegar? Snipe him, snipe him. Tie him up, tie him up. I didn't notice their big, like, war boss guy was still there. That's really bad. I should have focused him out a lot earlier. Help with these guys. Shit, get out of there, Belegar. Get out, Belegar. How are they beating up my legendary lord? God. I need that seed of rebirth. Okay, now he's out of there. I think they're all running now. Yeah. Jesus. I shouldn't have sent Belegar in there with one-on-one combat with him. I thought, you know, Legendary Lord versus normal Orc Lord. Sure, we can beat him. No. That was bad. I should have just sent one of the Thanes in there because they have that physical resistance. They have the 80% physical resistance, and he's just going to cut through all my armor. So I should have sniped him. I just lost track of him. I thought that he was already taken care of earlier, but he wasn't. That's pretty rough. Now we can replenish and get him back up to speed, but it's really bad if your legendary lord is that hurt, typically. Because now I just can't use him. I've got to use the ghosts a lot more. Which should be fine, I guess. I don't know. I just intended him to take, like, a little bit of damage, you know, but not, like, that much. I mean, he got almost, it felt like, four-shotted. Maybe they had another hero in there also attacking. How many has this guy killed? 15. I've cast that, like, runic curse or whatever, like, 3 or 4 times. Wrath and Ruin. And it just does virtually no damage. Okay. At least it doesn't get kills. I'd say we did pretty dang well, considering how outnumbered we were. Yeah, this guy killed 152, so I really needed to focus fire him a lot more. These... You saw these things killed like 234. Mowing people down. I am going to have Seed of Rebirth next fight, and I'm not sure if it can heal you past your initial starting health, but it might be able to do that. We'll see. You don't have the replenishment option. That's gonna hurt my replenishment to do that. I do need money. That's a lot of money. Chaos. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's past time, right? How far past time? Very far past time. Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, okay, so good battle. I kind of freaked out a little bit when he was just like in the middle of my army, you know, like just running over everybody. And I sent Belegar after him, and what I should have done was just waited and sent a Thane after him because he has 80% physical damage reduced. And just had like 2 or 3 of my heroes just swarm him and tag team him, like maybe Belegar and the Thane or something, but not just Belegar, because like legendary orc war bosses do a ton of damage. But anyways, that's gonna be it. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.